Hello there, Virgo. Welcome to DragonTaleTarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your overall reading for May 2021. I hope you all are doing wonderful out there. Thank you so much for joining me today. It is always great to welcome my Virgos to the channel, and welcome as well to my new and returning subscribers. If you have not yet done so, I always invite you to reach out there, hit that subscribe button, and join the Dragon family, as well as give it that dragon claw up by clicking the like button and let me know you enjoy this channel. So Virgo, as always, these are general readings. We are going to use Oracle, Astrology, and Tarot to get your overall messages of what's coming up for you for this month of May. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information regarding the card decks that I use, or would like to make a donation to the channel, just check below in the description box. All those links and info will be posted there. So let's go ahead and jump on in. I'm going to start with your Oracle cards first, Virgo. We're going to get some major themes and keywords for you to start out your reading. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, and ancestors, please show us what you have for our beautiful Virgos out there in this month of May 2021. Any messages, guidance, and information that they need for their highest good, please show us, Virgo. What a beautiful card. I absolutely love this one. Stillness is your key word. I love this. It actually reminds me a lot of the same energy of the Star card from the tarot, which is all about, you know, challenges being surmounted, wishes, hopes, and dreams coming true, feeling in that beautiful balance of peace and tranquility, knowing that you're liberated, you're free from a lot of the things that have held you back or held you down. And so to me, you know, you're coming into a place, to me, of greater calm, tranquility, a kind of stillness, a kind of peace coming in with this card this month. And, you know, gliding over the challenges, not allowing the challenges to drag you down or get you down if those do arise, as, you know, they always do in life. So let's get into your numerology. Let's see what we have as a special number for you and keyword for that for May. And look at that. Woo! Virgo, we have surrender, the number 91. So 9 and 1 together, that is a very strong combination to me, because 9 really connects with closings and endings and closure and completion, and the number 1 is brand new beginnings. The number 9 in the tarot, the major arcana number 9, is the Hermit, which is one of your power cards, as well as the number 1 ruling the Magician card in the tarot, which is likewise a power card for you because it's ruled by your ruling planet Mercury. So this is a beautiful synchronicity. Goes along so nicely with that stillness card, and it really shows there's a lot of surrender, a lot of tranquility. It's really reminding you, Virgo, don't sweat the small stuff. Let things go. Glide over the trials or challenges if they arise. So let's get into a crystal or gemstone chakra card. We're going to see which one of these is best for you to work with this month. Nice, very nice. And here we have a very strong stone of good luck and good fortune is the jade, the green jade. It's connected with luck, prosperity, good fortune, and the heart chakra. So this would be a fabulous stone for you to work with, to give yourself a more heart healing, more prosperity, and a greater feeling of abundance and things working out in your favor. Definitely get some of that if you can. Let's get into a guardian or spirit guide from the Keepers of the Light Oracle that will be working with you this month, Virgo. Wow, this is beautiful. I love all this energy you're bringing in. So we have Master Jesus coming through with that energy of forgiveness, peace, compassion, right? You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father figure healing is also possible at this time. So very nice. To me, this is really a lot of forgiveness, letting things go, surrendering to the divine, and just feeling, you know, that kind of light that comes through with this energy. So let's get into your tarot, Virgo. I do want to mention just a few of the astrological positions as well. I do always have my chart printed out that I make my notes on when I do these readings each month. So I'm not going to go through all of them because I will tell you, May is a very busy month astrologically. For me to get through every single thing that's happening would take a lot of time. So definitely check in with my weekly forecast that I do on my live streams, because we will always talk about the astrological movements and things that are coming up. But the big stuff that I want to bring up for you is that we are in Taurus season. We begin the month with a lot of earth energy, which is very, very positive for you. That does start to shift up because Mercury and Venus by the 8th of May will both be in the sign of Gemini. Gemini is a more challenging placement for you, Virgo. It is a square to your sign. So many times you might feel a little bit of friction, a little more pressure. You tend to be more detailed, more organized, and more focused. And Gemini energy, even though you're both ruled by Mercury, is a very, very different kind of bird. It really is. Gets distracted easily. It kind of flies in both directions at once. And so you may feel like you're trying to do all this, you know, busy work of trying to keep things in line, even if they're getting a little bit crazy. So I want you to definitely embrace that surrender, that stillness. Don't sweat the small stuff, you know, because that can sometimes come up when we're dealing with the energy of Gemini. Trust me, I'm a Capricorn, and it's it can be a little challenging because the ideas start to just fly so fast that we can't always keep up with them all. The other thing that I will bring up is the new moon in Taurus. That's going to be with us on May 11th. That's going to start a really nice cycle of greater progress, greater energy in your favor. And the other thing that's very interesting to me this month, Jupiter will be moving into the sign of Pisces. Pisces rules your universal relationship house. That is your polarity, your equal opposite sign. And so I think that a lot of movement is actually really possible in your relationship house going into this month ahead, because, you know, Jupiter will be with us in the sign of Pisces until the end of July. It's like this little, you know, retrograde motion that happens, and then it goes retrograde. It'll go back into Aquarius for the rest of the year, but we're getting a little preview of Jupiter and Pisces. So I feel like through, you know, this kind of like, you know, this month getting into, you know, most of June and July, you're going to feel a lot of things coming out of stagnation in your relationships, a lot of growth being possible, forgiveness, transcendence, greater luck, you know, greater luck in your relationships, because that is a very lucky planet, a very expansive planet. So I just had to point that out. And Virgo, we will be wrapping up our month of May with a Mercury retrograde in the sign of Gemini. That starts on Saturday the 29th. You don't need to worry about that one just yet. That one's not coming up till later, but you will feel it. You'll absolutely feel it. We all will. So let's get into your tarot. Let's dig on into that. We're going to do a full Celtic cross for you. I'm going to start out with the Angel Wisdom Tarot and then clarify that with the Everyday. Wow. This is a powerful month indeed for you. Oh, I love it. I love it already. This is great. Right in the center, Virgo, the center of the Celtic cross is your power card. There you are, your little Virgo symbol right there on that hermit. And this is all about your personal energy. So number one, that tells me this could be a very powerful month of you stepping into your power, your personal gifts and talents really emerging, and you feeling, you know, pretty peaceful and comfortable with just being yourself. This could also be a month or a time of silent meditation, meaningful quiet. There's that stillness card coming out. Shine your light as an example to others. You know, seek out or become a spiritual mentor. This is a journey of self-discovery. The Hermit is always on that search for the ultimate truth. And Virgo, it is a card of healing from the inside out. It's a beautiful energy. That's your power card in the major arcana, absolutely. And the Ace of Cups. Wow, there's that Pisces energy of Jupiter I'm talking about. So this to me this could be two things. You know, you really bring in a huge amount of blessings on the spiritual and emotional realm from Spirit this month. You're feeling that, you're tapped into it. I could even see some of my Virgos like going on a meditation retreat, some kind of meaningful getaway or vacation that you take just for yourself, by yourself, that is a very cathartic or very spiritually healing experience for you. It's very profound. I could also see this yet again, like I said, altering and changing the nature of your personal relationships, because this is you feeling very strongly, comfortable in yourself, more empowered in yourself than you have been in a long time. You have some kind of knowledge or some kind of wisdom that's coming in. It's like you're seeing the bigger picture. And your relationships start to take a turn for the better, right? Everything's just taking a turn for the better when it comes to emotions and spiritual path. Coming from the immediate past, we have the Page of Wands. So I feel like something has given you this little kickstart. It's giving you a little jump. It's like you've had some fire lit under you at some point. This is very strong Aries energy. There's a feeling of new beginnings here. Something that's kind of lightened your heart a little bit, made you laugh a little more, got you a little more joyful, feeling a little more creative. Yes. So I do feel like you're coming from a pretty positive place in this immediate past leading up to the beginning of this month of May. You also have the Five of Pentacles clarifying that. So I feel like it's brought you out of this kind of long dark night of the soul, or this feeling of being cut off in some way. Maybe you just had been feeling really lonesome. Maybe you felt like you were left out in the cold, or you weren't really living your life to the fullest. And now I feel like you kind of are. Like something has changed. Something's lit a little fire inside of you. And you're really starting to say, yeah, what am I here for? And I have more gifts and I have more potential than maybe I even realized. Spirit's helping me see that. My own time, to myself is helping me see that. And maybe other people who are helpful to you that have acted as some kind of a mentor. Going into the immediate future, we have the Wise Counselor, the Hierophant card. This is our Taurus energy that we're working with right now. And I do feel like that's very much on your side. So again, when you are devoted and, really focused on the things that you want, the things that you want to get, and the things that you want to commit to, things turn out well and very much in your favor. The Wise Counselor, the Hierophant card, this is all about the keys to the kingdom, right? This is unity with a spiritually minded person or community, asking the divine for help, trusting the answers will come. Again, don't worry too much about the how or why. That Hierophant's like the high priest. A lot of that wisdom is going to be unlocked for you as this month moves along. It's a nice energy. And the Six of Cups. Woo! Let's see what we got with that Six of Cups. This can be nostalgia. This can be sentimentality. This can be healing of the inner child very strongly. It can also be love returning to you, reconciling with somebody from the past. It doesn't always have to be that, but there is that element of, past love or past friendship returning to you with that. So just keep that as it resonates to you, because again, this is some of that water energy, that Pisces energy coming to you. What you're focused on in the subconscious position is the Seven of Cups, Virgo. So I do feel like you have a lot of choices on your plate. You have a lot of options. You don't need to procrastinate or overanalyze it. Just get clarity on your choices and then make the decision and move forward, because you might have a lot of choices here, and they could be of an emotional nature. You might feel like you're being pulled in a couple of different directions. So you're really mulling that over internally. Let's see what clarifies this for you. Yeah, it's this. Don't wait too long, Virgo, because look at that Tower card clarifying the Seven of Cups. To me, this really says that if you don't make a decision about something and just get clear on it, Spirit's going to move it for you. If there's something that's meant to be ended or something that's meant to come to fruition, it's going to happen. The Tower is Mars energy. It is definitely there to get you moving. There to get you moving, whether you like it or not. Sometimes it can be those big changes. And I would also say having it in the subconscious position, you may have some really big emotional revelations. Like there could be something that you'd been procrastinating on, overthinking, kind of going, oh, I know I need to make this decision. I've been waiting to do it forever. And then suddenly you get that lightning bolt of inspiration that just makes you go, aha, I know exactly what to do now. Crowning the spread message from Spirit on the top is the Six of Wands. That is our victory card. That is success, triumph. I feel like you're going to the next level, and Spirit is really reminding you of that. That's why it's in that position, to remind you that you can have more success and victory and just a sense of personal achievement than you may even realize. So let's see what we've got clarifying that for you, Virgo. The Three of Wands, and that says you don't really have to chase it down. I think a lot of it is honestly on its way to you. You know, Spirit's telling you don't stress out over this, Virgo. You don't have to chase it down too hard. These ships are on the way. Any kind of good work, any kind of good intention that you've put out there in the past, it's returning. It's on the way back. The ships are coming in. So definitely, it's more of a time, you know, I wouldn't say necessarily like relax in the sense of don't do anything, because there's obviously a lot in the works here, but I feel like the action and the energy is mostly on the inside. It's more subconscious going on. It may not be real obvious to people on the outside or to people that don't know you, but you feel it. You feel it big time coming in. So let's get some advice on this reading for you. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah. So, suggested approach. I'm going to love this for some of my Virgos out there. Absolutely. There it is, the Dreamer. That is our Fool card, the same as in the traditional tarot. You know, there he is, heading out the door with his backpack and his dog. We always got the little dog there in that Fool card. So this is a fresh start, taking the leap of faith, trusting in the divine, trusting in fate, trusting that better luck, pushing your fears aside, right? Woo! Don't overthink it. That's a big thing that's coming through in this month, is to not overthink. So that is the suggested approach. Trust in Spirit, trust in your own path unfolding before you, and take the leap of faith, Virgo. Look at that. And when you do it, check out what's clarifying is the Sun. The Sun is one of our most positive cards in the tarot. So I feel like it's really telling you to take the leap of faith towards the things that bring you greater happiness, that make you laugh, that bring you joy, put a smile on your face and in your heart. So, you know, when it comes to things that make you feel good, people that make you feel good, situations, all of that, head right towards it. Don't second guess it. What you need to know is the Five of Cups. So I feel like there's been some things that have been disappointing, disheartening for you, that you've been working through healing, because this is standing at that old river of tears with the Three of Cups knocked over and kind of really feeling like, wow, things didn't turn out the way I had expected. But, you know, and this can be forgiveness of self and others for sure, but hidden blessings here too, because the Two of Cups side by side are still standing. They're still standing, Virgo. So even if you feel like some things haven't worked out the way you'd hoped, trust me, there's other things coming in that are very positive. And it's really a matter of, hey, turn around and check that out, right? Because you can get so focused on the things that aren't going right that you miss the things that are, or the offers coming in that would be really positive for you. So let's clarify this guy. Four of Pentacles, yes! What you need to know, Virgo, is that you might be so focused on the things that, you know, haven't worked out. You may be so focused on hanging on for dear life to just these little shreds or drips and drabs of whatever love or security you feel like that you can get, that you aren't seeing the much bigger gift, the much bigger picture that could be coming in if you would just decide to turn that stuff loose. Wow. Yeah, this is definitely an interesting month. It's a month of really changing your perspective and going towards your happiness rather than towards something that's just causing you pain or making you feel drugged down. Hopes and fears. Yeah, Seven of Swords. It's like that is definitely, that's a big one. This is one that comes up frequently in a hope and fear position, because the Seven of Swords is our sneaky old guy, right? This is the kind of person that doesn't have much integrity, doesn't tell you the truth, maybe wears a false mask. Sometimes it's dealing with a narcissist or, you know, energy vampires that just steal your energy, steal your light. And you might be, you know, really concerned about having that kind of person, you know, in your life or bothering you. So don't be afraid of that. You know, don't be afraid of these people. You might be afraid of getting taken advantage of too. That could be a concern that you have. But what I want you to do is pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to raising your vibration to a higher level. You won't allow people like that in. And even if they sneak in there, Virgo, you won't keep them around for long once they reveal their true self. Yeah, look at this Queen of Swords coming out here. That's our kick-ass queen. She will not put up with any funny business. I believe that you have the ability, Virgo, to spot that stuff very quickly. And if you do, just cut it right on out and don't feel any guilt about doing that for yourself. It is healthy and it is important to set those strong boundaries. On the potential outcome, love to see this, Seven of Pentacles, planting those seeds, planting those flowers, getting out there in that garden, literally or metaphorically, because this is about efforts and investments that are rewarded in due time. It is about patience. It is about planting those intentions for the future. Staying one day at a time. Don't push the river. Don't force things to move too fast. Very nice energy. Very good for Virgo. It's nice and earthy. Ooh, and look at what comes out. What a fire reading for you, Virgo. Ace of Pentacles on top of that Seven of Pentacles. This is the reward for sure from that investment of time. Oh my goodness, that's a beautiful blessing from Spirit. You have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. This could be a very good month in love and in money. And look what's on the bottom. I just have to say, there's 3 out of 4 aces on this spread. The Ace of Wands, bold, brand new, passionate new beginnings and vitality returning to you as well. 5 of Wands is on the bottom of the Angel Wisdom Tarot. So this can certainly be conflicts with others. It can be a little bit of tussle, but this is saying to walk away from the drama unless the situation is really worth your time. I feel that one for you, because this is a month where I feel like you're really starting to embrace your personal power, your serenity, your stillness, your growth. And so it's time to make decisions. It's time to take these powerful leaps of faith. The dreamer, the fool, leaping towards the positivity and good vibrations of the sun. Wow. Let's get an affirmation on this for you from the Fairy Oracle. Look at that. What did I say earlier about for some of you, there's healing of the inner child going on with that Six of Cups. This can really be talking to that inner kid and making decisions, you know, for that child as you would an adult now, right? And say, look, I'll give you a hug. I'll love you. I'll be here for you. The fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace the inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun while also staying safe. Yeah, and to me, that Fool card, that Dreamer card, is very much a childlike energy. So is the Sun. So is the Sun, by the way. Notice the little sun child riding the horse. So definitely embracing that inner child, that spirit of creativity, playfulness, happiness. You know, don't let things drag you down this month at all, Virgo. You know, it's time to let go of living at the minimum and live at the maximum, absolutely, if at all possible. So I hope you have an amazing month of May coming up, and I hope it's beautiful for you, and I'll be seeing y'all again very soon. Take care.